So today we're back with more of the latest at WWE 2K22 news and updates. It's that time to talk all the details on the next DLC, the next update expected to be coming up, and some latest interesting reports with some details confirmation that we've been wanting to know. You guys already know, elbow drop a like on the video, and to be fully up to date, make sure to have those notifications turned on. And let's jump into it. And let's kick this off with some brand new details in regards to the WWE 2K22 roster. In a recent report, Fightful indicated that they have spoken to several WWE released superstars that ultimately made it into the WWE 2K22 roster. As we know, there were a lot of wrestlers that were scanned early on last year before WWE decided to fire over 50 talent. There was a lot of questions on whether or not several released superstars will ultimately make it into the next game, 2K22. And it looks like a lot of these wrestlers didn't even know if they were going to make it until we the fans ended up finding out. Fightful Select indicate that many of these released superstars were not necessarily informed ahead of the announcement that they will be included in the game, and that some of them ended up finding out just days prior, basically when we fully ended up getting the roster reveal. There were said to be multiple wrestlers who were not outright told that they will be getting paid for the game, but who were told to expect something later this year regarding the pay, which again is likely an indication that when 2K were scanning these superstars and with so many releases happening, they didn't even know what was going to be the final roster. In the report, they also talk about Top Dollar AJ Francis of Hit Row, indicating that they were closer to being scanned into the game, but they were released before they could be added. Francis still wanted to be a part of the game despite being released. This kind of adds to what we know already, that even if a wrestler gets scanned, it doesn't mean that they will make it into the game. And if they don't make it into the game, then that is extra revenue that they are losing, unfortunately. But of course, with so many released wrestlers making it into the game, why didn't Bray Wyatt or just the Fiend character made it in there? He was even released around the same time that other top superstars were let go, but they still made it in and Bray was left out. Fightful went on to confirm what Sports Gamers Online reported earlier on in the year, stating that WWE specifically wanted Bray Wyatt removed from the game, which again puts in question what exactly happened between Vince McMahon and Bray Wyatt. Vince ultimately made the decision to have him removed, which in return he basically screwed us because we didn't get to experience that awesome storyline for the Fiend that was supposed to make it into My Rise, which, as we even discussed before, based on everything that was gonna happen on that, it does feel like it was supposed to be the grand finale of the My Rise, the grand ending storyline of it, which is something that we don't have right now. So that is something that we won't get. Let's talk about something that we will get very soon, and that is the next DLC. We are a couple of days away. We haven't gotten a preview for it just yet, but let's talk about what's gonna be on it, what we know so far, and that next update that we are definitely expecting. So next week on June 28th, we are getting the Clowning Around pack, which is going to include Doink the British Bulldog, Mr. T, Doudrop, Rick Boogs, and Ronda Rousey. Previously, we ended up discussing how this model of Ronda Rousey was found in community creation, shared by Glowing George on Twitter. Even upon downloading it, many people weren't able to do anything with it, so there's a lot of speculations on this potentially either being a mod or 2K testing things out to make sure that the next DLC models are good to go. Regardless if it is the model that we will be getting, we're gonna find out very soon, and to be fair, it does look on point, so I wouldn't be mad if it's the one that we get. What I'm probably looking forward to the most though is that next update, and hopefully it's a big one. Just a reminder that we should be able to get that update around 24 hours before the release of this DLC pack. So to give you an estimate, probably around 7 hours before Monday Night Raw goes live, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, that will be the time for the update, if of course they continue with the same routine which they have done over the last 2 updates. update and DLC drop. Just like a lot of you guys, I am really hoping that this update is a massive one. It feels like we haven't gotten a massive update since forever, and there's definitely a lot of fixes and additions that could benefit the game right now, and that needs it. The only thing I'm really scared of though is the fact that it feels like the latest update has just been making things worse. So again, fingers crossed for that big update, and please show some love to Universe Mode. Anyways guys, that is all the latest. If you enjoyed, found it informative, don't forget to drop it and hit those notifications. They're likely to drop some entrances and screenshot of the DLC this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Catch you on the next one. Stay savage.